My neighbor begged me not to let the paramedics take him. The man they wheeled out wasn't him. My neighbor, Mr. Harlan, was the kind of old man everyone avoided. Not because he was cruel, but because he watched. From his porch, from his window, through the crack in his door. He always seemed to know when you were coming or going. The night it happened, I heard a crash through the thin wall between our townhouses, wood splintering, a heavy thud, then a strangled cry. I hesitated. He was weird, sure, but he was also alone. I went next door and knocked. No answer. I tried the handle. It turned. His living room looked like someone had been dragged through it. A lamp was shattered, a chair overturned, deep gouges in the floor like something heavy had scraped across it. Then I saw him. He was on the floor, gasping, clutching his chest, eyes bulging with panic. At me, not the pain. Please, he rasped, grabbing my wrist with surprising strength. Don't let them take me. I'm calling an ambulance, I said, already dialing. He shook his head violently. Not them. Not the ones that wear the wrong faces. His fingers dug into my skin. If they come, don't let them take me out. Don't let me cross the threshold. Promise? I told myself he was confused, delirious, but the terror in his eyes made my stomach twist. I promised anyway. It felt like the only way to calm him down. The paramedics arrived fast. Too fast. I hadn't even finished giving the address when red and white lights flashed through the blinds. Two of them entered. One man, one woman. Perfect uniforms, calm smiles. But something was off. They didn't ask a single question about what happened. They didn't check his vitals. They just looked at him, like they were confirming a delivery. Mr. Harlan, the woman said gently, we're here to take you where you need to go. He thrashed, trying to get away. That's not them, he screamed at me. Look at their eyes. I did. For a moment, their pupils seemed wrong. Too wide, too still, like painted circles. Then they blinked and looked normal again. I told myself I was imagining it. They strapped him to the gurney while he howled. You promised. Don't let me cross the door. I stood there, frozen, as they wheeled him through the doorway. The second the front wheels crossed the threshold, the screaming stopped. Not faded. Stopped. Cut off like a switch flipped. The man on the gurney went limp, then slowly turned his head toward me. His face was still Mr. Harlan's, but the way he smiled at me was practiced, like someone wearing it was testing how the muscles worked. We appreciate your cooperation, he said calmly, in a voice that wasn't cracked or weak at all. The woman paramedic looked back too, and this time she didn't bother to fix her eyes. Her pupils stretched, swallowing the irises, black and hungry. They wheeled him, whatever he was now, into the ambulance. The next morning, the landlord slipped a notice under my door. Unit 3B, vacant, previous tenant deceased off-site. That night, from the now empty unit, through the wall, I heard my own voice whisper, perfectly, please, don't let them take me.